Okay, so I followed all the instructions that the one guy posted on here. When I first got this thing, I didn't realize that you weren't supposed to do the bed leveling with filament in it, and that was where it all started to start. But it still printed pretty good for a while, and I think maybe I got the print bed like too dirty, and then also the auto leveling just really kind of wasn't quite right because the bed was so bent. So I've got the bed pretty level for the most part, and then I made some mistakes and stuff, and um, it does do this weird thing where like every once in a while there's something wrong with the homing thing, and it just sits there, and you just have to like either wait a long time or shut it off. But I washed the print bed in dish soap and really hot water, and took it outside and hit it with compressed air, and then I did my bed leveling, completely cleaned the hell out of the tip of this thing, and then did the Z-axis, uh, set it to 0, then did this other thing. It was said 10 when I went into the menu. I don't know if that's just because it was statically at that one because of where it's at. Um, so then the Z-axis, I was concerned about going a little tighter, like 15.2 or negative 2.15, because this bed is higher in the back and other places, and I didn't know if it's going to use the mesh or not. I've read that it doesn't necessarily use the mesh, and if that's the case, then it would dig in up at the top where the bed is much higher, and right here where the bed's much higher. So, um, so far, this looks like this is actually working pretty good. Um, so maybe it's all the oil and crap on my fingerprints all over the print bed, causing all kinds of issues. That would be really cool if that's all it really was. There's a lot to really kind of learn about this. This isn't really absolutely like, easy. Um, Although I've had an easier time with the manually adjustable printers for some reason. So my other printers seem to work easy for me. I mean, they're finicky, but they seem to work pretty good for me. Um, this one here is like, as long as you can get it to stick to the bed, you're good. And you can go in and adjust it a little bit and screw around with it, which, by the way, I got my ones for the other one, but they're just going to be an upgrade for the other one because I'm not going to use them. I don't want this adjustable. I just want to put the correct shims in it and leave it and forget it. So we got one looking okay. I just don't understand why is it printing this right here. Why doesn't it do it right there where it shows it? So I may not order this stuff again. I may not even use PETG anymore if it's going to be a problem with this printer. Other thing too is I have 30 days to figure all this out. I can't be the only one that's having these problems, and I've read other people having problems, but like there's many people that have used this printer and had amazing results. And there's people that are printing with this thing at 500 millimeters a second. And when you do go in the software, it does show you that. It doesn't have the same acceleration speed as the KE. So for those people thinking, well, it's just a KE, it's just, firmware locked or whatever, it's not. You can make it print at 500. But the acceleration speed in the slicer shows that it's considerably less than the KE. A little bit of a booger there. I don't see any reason to probably buy either one of these, really. These are neither one of them are very big print bed. So if it was a bigger print bed, I'd say that's cool. But I mean, You can't adjust them on the bottom. I don't really care for this setup at all. So it does kind of like drag through. I think that's what that is. Um, this file so far looks better than the previous ones I've seen. And it is definitely stuck to the print bed really good. So I think I might have made some progress, maybe. Let's see how that looks over here. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So I'm just worried that because I know the bed's not level, it's up really high in this corner. I'm like, is it going to screw up somewhere? Is it going to start digging into it somewhere? I guess we'll see. So these take about 15 minutes to print, I think. I have spent a lot of hours on this thing already. Tons and tons and tons. Tons of time. So, but I'm not one to give up easily. So, hopefully we can get it figured out. That is the finished results. That is almost perfect. That is almost perfect. I'll be damned. Here I go touching the damn thing. Okay. So now, I had to clean the print bed and figure out what am I going to print. I'm thinking I need an 18650 holder so I can undo all this. Anyway, I think it might be good. We'll find out.